Well, one of the hallmarks of the fall season is seeing the leaves change colors. And two viewers from Pennsylvania, where I bet the trees are putting on quite a show about now, have a couple of questions.
Hi, my name is Anusha, and this is my sister,
Asha, and we're from Havertown, Pennsylvania.
and we have two questions for you. First, why do leaves change color? Like, what happens inside the leaf?
And why do certain leaves change different colors in the fall, like red and yellow and orange? Bye. We love Nightly Leaves Kids Edition.
Thanks, girls. Great question, and we all love the changing leaves. So here to explain why leaves change colors in the fall is our good pal, Dr. John Torres.
Reds, yellows, oranges, and sometimes even purple. As we say goodbye to the green, all these other colors start to emerge. But to understand why leaves change, we have to go back to the beginning and understand why trees even have leaves. Who better to ask than Christy Rollinson? She studies trees for a living at the Morton Arboretum Center for Tree Science. Why do trees have leaves? What do the leaves do for trees?
Leaves are the powerhouse. They both make the energy and ship it off to the rest of the tree.
Leaves have cells containing chlorophyll, which gives it that green color. Chlorophyll helps the leaf absorb energy from sunlight, then uses that energy to feed the tree. But in the fall, we get less sunlight and it gets colder. Those light and temperature changes make this job more difficult for the leaves. So the chlorophyll breaks down and the green disappears. The tree takes all the nutrients from the leaves to store for winter and then drops the leaves to protect itself from the cold and snow.
The big thing is trees can't move, so they have to deal with winter differently than other kinds of life, things like animals or people.
But did you know that leaves aren't naturally green? The chlorophyll produces that green color, and when that goes away, it reveals the natural color of the leaves, which are those yellows and oranges we see. Why are there so many colors?
Because trees are awesome. If you look at different kinds of trees, if you take an oak and a maple, or even an oak and a pine, kind of like people, everybody's different and they've learned to kind of live life in their own special way. Different kind of trees have the same thing.
But the red color, that's still a little mystery for scientists.
The red is a bit different though. So some of the colors are always there, but just hidden by the green. But the reds are special and they're actually produced as the fall goes on to help with that process of breaking down the green.
Not all trees go through these changes. Deciduous trees are the ones that have leaves that change color and fall off in autumn. However, evergreens have needle-like leaves that don't adhere to the same schedule. Why don't the needles on evergreens fall off or change color?
It's a different strategy. So they actually do change color and fall off, but it's not the same kind of grand display that we get from those broadleaf deciduous trees. They happen often in the spring or kind of gradually throughout the year to make room for the next wave of growth. So it just happens at a much slower pace.
Depending where you live, the leaves may change at different times. Here you see the dark orange. Those places are near the end of peak fall foliage. And if you live in the south, the yellow area, the colors will reach the peak in November. Does the color of the leaves or how bright those colors are tell us anything about the health of the tree?
In general, yes. So many parts of the United States, including where I am in Chicago, are having an incredibly bright fall. And that's because it's been a really great year for trees growing. Healthy trees tend to produce brighter colors.
So take a walk or take a drive to enjoy the stunning colors before they disappear.